everyone, and welcome to this Installer Festival session. Today we're talking training with Triton. We've got Martyn Brown, who's the training manager at Triton Showers. Martyn, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Yeah.
Thanks a lot for joining us. Could you give us a bit about your role and your kind of background, please?
Yeah, okay. Background-wise, this is my 32nd year at Triton, so I've been here quite a long time. I did all my training and qualifications in the Royal Navy. I then left there, joined the Home Office, and then I left again and joined Triton. So I've had 3 jobs since I left school, really.
Oh wow, yeah. So
yeah.
Training manager. You said this is quite a new role for you.
Yes, it's not just the training manager; it's also contract support. But part of the role is really I'm tasked to provide product training for all manner of people, really, from Triton employees, local authority, housing associations, contractors, and of course installers.
So what sort of training does Triton currently offer to installers?
Currently, well, as you know, the world's gone into flux, really. So the training we currently offer is more online. We are getting a toolbox training for local authorities sorted out pretty quickly. That should be up and running sort of from the end of this month. But we're doing a lot of videos, primarily putting them on the YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel for Triton, and also we're putting it on the website. There is a tab on our website for installers where they can find such videos. So that's what we're really concentrating on at the moment until things change, obviously.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you're doing some quite innovative things with like headcams and stuff like that to give like an installers view. Can you talk us through that?
Yes, I wouldn't claim to be the first person to use an headcam. It's you know, I've seen a few around, but I thought we thought we'd try that. Really, from our point of view, it's to engage with the installer, to get to give them a video from their perspective. So if we're going in to do some minor repairs or any such thing like that, then it seems to be a much less polished. Sometimes people don't react well to polished videos. They can be a bit austere, shall we say. But this one is trying to get into the nitty-gritty, to get straight to the point, which again installers tend to like. So that's what we're trying to do. We are editing at the moment, so they will be posted on our YouTube channel very shortly.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking before we started recording about how our physical trade show, whenever you put a product on the wall, we like it live, we like it working, because the installers come up, like rip the case off and get involved straight away.
Yeah.
So is that the sort of thing that you, not just online, but in your normal training sessions, that you think that installers engage with a bit more?
Yes, we have a conference room at Triton, which is a multi-use room really, but it's on for 3 walls. It's quite a huge room really. 3 walls we've got products, 2 walls are dummy products, and 1 wall is fully working, fully installation. And we'll use that, but we also use the amount of products that we've got out, shall we say, when we're doing that. I mean, we have products that they can handle, rip apart, do whatever. And there's about 4 large tables, probably 4 large dining tables worth of products just in front of them, so they can get a hands-on feeling really. And I mean, you know, working from home, we all know what dining room tables look like now. Yeah, it's really a hands-on for them. There's a little bit of tutorial really from myself, but a lot of it is hands-on. Let's get our hands on. Let's get it working. Showers, you know, there's nothing like it really. You can stand there till you're blue in the face with a product in your hand and saying this is this and this, but you lose the people. We want to engage.
So why do you think that installers benefit from training? So as a manufacturer, how does it benefit you, and how does it benefit the installers being taken through these products and having training on them before they go and test them out in the field?
Well, really, I mean, for benefit-wise, it benefits us probably in a couple of ways. It keeps the installers on side from our point of view, you know, shows them our range of products. From their point of view, training, it opens up a product range, or our range. We have various products. We have, you know, problem-solving products. We have the straightforward electric showers, mixer showers, instantaneous heaters, pumps. So we have a very varied range of products to show the installer. And what I tend to find is when we do run these courses, or when I am doing training elsewhere, even at a local authority stage, that they don't know about our products. They know about the couple of products that they tend to use or have seen being used. So it really opens their eyes up. And then if they get a site maybe that isn't conventional, they'll go, oh, but Triton's got a product for that, and I've seen it, I know how it works, I'll suggest that. And that's how we sort of view the training benefits, really.
So it's not just for new customers and existing customers, it's for kind of everyone, because there might be like a hidden gem that you've been fitting Triton for years, but you didn't even know was part of your portfolio.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't know that if, for instance, if you've got a gravity system, but you want an electric shower and your water pressure is very poor, then you can get a gravity shower or gravity electric shower, which has a pump already installed. So you can have a normal electric shower if you like, but coming off the gravity system.
When you're designing these products, how important is it to design it with the kind of installer in mind, so that things are kind of easy to access, or these things are easy to fit, rather than the consumer, or is it kind of a bit of both?
It's a bit of both, really. We encourage feedback. I get a lot of feedback, or did do prior to lockdowns, get a lot of feedback from my training sessions. So if the people I'm training find something not quite right, or a bit too difficult to access, I will note that down. I will take that back, relay that back to the people in Triton, and they can look at making either a modification or building that into the next generation of showers. We have changed a lot of the specification showers that we do. The Omnicare, for instance, started life quite a few years ago, but we've changed that really quite, I would say, beyond recognition from the initial one. And that's purely on feedback from installers. That they wanted a bigger access point to put the cable in, to put the water in. So we gave them that in the next generation, and so on and so forth. That's one way that we use it. We have installers in to critique designs sometimes, but it's the reason we're really engaged, because we value their input. If we can make just a small difference by using their feedback in our designs, it'll make their life easier, commissioning wise and installation wise. Make it as simple as possible, really, for them, so they can fit and forget, which is our goal.
And then you guys have got a technical helpline as well, don't you? So if an installer does have any questions while they're installing one of your products, they can get the support they need when they need it.
Yeah, we have a training. It's been there a long time. It's been there at least as long as I've been there. But this is what you do is you phone the installer hotline and you get through to an experienced team of advisors. Currently, the advisors are working from home, a bit like ourselves, but you get the same quality, the same response as you would get if they were sitting at Triton. And they will react to anything that you've got, product wise, really. We try to keep it to the product, because everything else outside the product, the installation, is really down to the installer to sort that out. But anything to do with the product, we'll give them the advice that they need. And
what are the kind of training plans looking like for next year, which is kind of a bit a crystal ball-y question, but 2021, what have you got planned?
Well, the physical training plan is, as you would expect, in flux until things change, till all the 2-meter rules change and things like that. But what we want to do is protect our colleagues, obviously, and protect our customers and installers. So what we're trying to do is move everything online. So we're exploring different ways to make the online content as interactive and engaging as we possibly can. And we did a recent survey with our installer mailing list, and the result of that survey was about 64% of them said they would like some kind of online training. So there is a big opportunity there to engage with the installer. That's what we'll be doing, as we alluded to before, with the Headcam series of videos.
Yeah, we're finding that, especially with our kind of these festivals that we're doing as well, there's a lot of call for it, which is good to see, and something that I think will carry on regardless of COVID and you know, all that sort of lockdowns and all that. I think afterwards there's going to be a bit of a room for both. Would you kind of agree?
Yes, I would, because prior to lockdown, there was never this movement to work from home. So again, we seem to have coped with that very well, and also now the training side, there's a movement to have training online. So I can see that again continuing, as can working from home after lockdown and the COVID situation eases. I personally like the personal touch, the standing in front, because I get to, you know, I get more engagement than, you know, looking at somebody's face on a monitor, and you get that personal touch. Also, I have a lot of training aids when I go training, so handing those training aids out, i.e. showers and whatnot, can make it a bit more difficult. But you know, what we've looked at as well is if we've got a small group of people, is sending some product out so that they can actually view it while I'm talking about it or while I'm going through it, really. So yes, I think online training will be part of the arsenal that we have to get across to our customers and our installers.
So if installers want to get involved, or they're watching this and they're thinking, oh, that's something I'd like to find out more about, how do they get in touch? How does that process work?
A couple of ways. They can use the website. They can use an email, which is training@tritonshowers.co.uk, or they can go onto the website, and if they go onto their installer tab, there is a way there that they can actually go on to, I think it's www.tritonshowers.co.uk/training, and they can then go onto that and log in their interest there. The courses that we run internally are free of charge, so they're only a day long. So one half of the day is on electric products, the other half is on mixer products. They really are the ways. I mean, they can always phone up as well, contact the training team. You know, the details are on our website, and we can go from there.
So Martyn, what would be your top training tips for kind of the end of the year going into 2021?
Top training tips from the perspective of the installer. We are trying to build an online compendium, shall we say, of videos that will open up all scenarios. From my point of view, I want to get back to face-to-face because that's my preference. But yeah, I think it'll be a mixture of both as we come away from the COVID scenario. I think we touched on this earlier. I think online training is here to stay, and a tip, you know, for the installer in the meantime, would be really to make sure he's read everything that's available for the shower, so he doesn't get tied up with anything. And the troubleshooting guide at the back of the instruction guides is quite good as well. Plus the fact, you know, there's many means of communication to get into Triton and get some help.
And so for anyone that's, just to reiterate, for anyone who wants more information on training, be it virtual or be it in person, where do they go?
They can go to the website, as I again alluded to earlier. There's the www.tritonshowers.co.uk/training. And then there's always the training email, which is training@tritonshowers.co.uk.
Perfect. Thanks a lot for joining us, Martyn.
Okay, no problems, Joe.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye now.